What's up, everybody? In this video, I want to do a follow-up to a review on the Estwing Sportsman Axe that I did back in the spring, right when I first started the channel. And I want to share a few things with you that I believe you may find interesting. Stay tuned. I greatly appreciate you checking out this video, and welcome to 411 Outdoors. My name is Daniel Irvin, and this channel is devoted to so many of the things we love to do outdoors. I love knives and axes and slingshots and archery and guns and backpacking, survival, and all the rest. I could just go on and on. If you find this channel helpful, if you find it resourceful, encouraging in any way, I'd be super pumped if you'd hit that subscribe button, and would be even more pumped if you'd click the bell so that you can get your notifications. Let's get rolling. Back in April or so of this year, I launched 411 Outdoors. This channel is a culmination of my outdoor interests. I have a camp set up behind my house. Within that camp is where I practice working with so many weapons, and I love being outside. If I'm not out here shooting slingshots, I'm throwing axes and tomahawks, I'm throwing axes, I'm working on shepherd slinging. I even do some quiet tactical training out here with airsoft guns. I just love it. I love being outside. I love everything to do with the outdoors. I decided to launch a channel that would excite other outdoor enthusiasts that were similar in a lot of the same things. When I first launched this channel, I had just recently bought me an Estwing Sportsman Axe because I heard that it was an awesome throwing axe, and I heard that it was just an awesome camping axe altogether. I have discovered that both were true. I love it as a thrower. I love it as a camping axe. One of the things that I loved so much about the Estwing Sportsman Axe is that it is a full tang continuous piece of steel. And you know, you can buy all kinds of different hatchets. You can buy inexpensive throwing hatchets. You can buy expensive throwing hatchets. I just decided to bite the bullet, pay 35 bucks to get the Estwing. I went out and reviewed it, and as far as a up and coming new YouTube channel is concerned, it had right many views and a lot of positive kickback. I didn't get a lot of hate on it. I was nervous. It was one of my first videos. This video is a follow-up, and there's a couple of things that I want to talk about with this axe. First of all, I want to tell you, I love it. I love this axe. I use it all the time. Axe, hatchet, whatever you want to call it. I use this all the time. This is a really quality piece of material. I have been throwing it and throwing it. Out of all the hatchets and tomahawks that I throw, I am by far most successful with the Estwing Sportsman Axe. This is the first axe that I learned to do underhand throwing. There's one thing in particular I want to show you though. If you decide to purchase this axe and go out and get it, it comes with a really amazing stacked leather handle that's soaked in lacquer. Now, I will tell you ahead of time, if you're going to throw this, over the course of time, you're going to do some damage to that handle. Now, you're not going to break this hatchet. But what happened was I lost a few pieces of the stacked leather. And what I eventually did was just decided to seal this handle with electric tape. I sealed it up really good with electric tape so that the leather handle, would take a little bit less abuse. And I went out and bought me another Estwing Sportsman Axe. I bought another one just to, I don't know, keep somewhat nice, use around the camp, use in the woods. I could really shout from the rooftops how much I love this in particular. I've done a lot of things with it since then. I've done a lot of chopping, primarily a lot of throwing. I just want to hit this dead tree behind me, and I just want you to see the penetration of this. And I want to talk a little bit about this blade. I'm gonna hold this camera right here and I'm gonna take a shot at this dead tree. I just want you to see how hard this thing hits. My friend, did you see that? I mean, the tree is dying. It's not completely dead. I literally would probably be able to knock that tree you just saw down with 2 or 3 swipes. This thing has some major crushing power, and I want to show you the blade on this hatchet is not very thick. This thing, as far as a thrower is concerned, is without fail 100% sticks in whatever I throw it at. It seems like it's got the perfect weighted balance for throwing, but as far as chopping is concerned, this thing is a wrecking ball. I absolutely love the Estwing Sportsman Axe. I just wanted to talk about it a second time around. I wanted to tell you that if you pick this up and use it as a thrower, the handle will hold up for the most part. But if you're going to use it for throwing, if you want to preserve this handle, just maybe you could take some electric tape, tape it up really good. You might use anything, duct tape or something that will protect that stacked leather a little bit more. If you want an axe that's chop down just anything, I mean, I literally have a childlike excitement for this. I went out and bought another one. If I ruin it, I will buy another one. I'm a big fan of this. I wanted to do a follow-up review since that Estwing review that I did previously was one of my first videos. This thing is super bad, super bad. 35 bucks. You can do anything with it and you're going to be fully satisfied. I mean, I literally just like want to chop this thing completely down right now. So it took more than 2 swipes, but it came down really easy. It's sharp, it's heavy, the blade is thin, it holds up, easy to sharpen, and man, you can really wreck some stuff with the Estwing axe. So again, I'm just doing a follow-up to one of my first YouTube videos. The only regret I have is that I didn't tape the handle up a little sooner, but I've already gone and bought me another one that I just use for, you know, this and that. I don't plan on throwing it. If you get one you want to throw and just use for throwing, you can tape it up really well and might preserve the handle. And, you know, with a thrower, it doesn't have to be beautiful. These things are designed, you know, a throwing axe, you want to get out and just have fun. You don't want to worry about all of that. And you already don't have to worry about this axe breaking. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate all the love on the first video. Like I said, it was one of my first and I just wanted to do a follow-up. Have a great one. Take care.